Good morning, students. Today we are taking our appreciation part of our poem, A Small Pain in My Chest. And in this, here, this is page number 52 and 51. And in this, we are going to talk about our new topic here. This is metaphors. Okay, so shall we start from this word metaphor? And firstly, I just want to describe this word metaphor. What is actually is this? So firstly we have to see this here. This is a kind of definition, and you also have the same kind of definition in our textbook also. So what is a metaphor? Firstly, I want to tell that a word or phrase that is used in an imaginative way to show that somebody or something has the same qualities as another thing. So student, I will give you the examples, but firstly I will just want to little bit illustrate. So metaphor is a word or phrase, as you can feel when you are going to study our questions given exercise. So these are the word or phrase that is used in an imaginative way to show that somebody or something has the same qualities as another thing. So here is the given example. We can take so many examples, and one is here. Her words were a knife in his heart. So this is a quite good example. Her words were a knife in his heart. So when you are reading this kind of sentence, you feel something odd here. So this is kind of use of metaphor. And how? Because here in this sentence, in this phrase, here words, there is actually no actual knife, but we are something comparing. We are do a comparison. This is a simple comparison and comparing for that with the very harsh word actually of this women. We are actually comparing two things with the harsh words, this one, and knife. So these are this kind of the use of the words, we can call it metaphors. Okay, so many other examples also we can say, like the snow is a white blanket. Sometimes there is no blanket, but it just seems like. So we are comparing, he is a shining star. So these are not actually star, but they are actually a very successful person. We are just comparing here. And we can say the falling snowflakes are just dancing. They are not dancing, but it seems just like that. We are comparing. So these are all, when we are using these kind of words, this is all metaphors. One another thing is also similes, but here I am not going to explain it because they are very similar, but that one is little bit different, and I will tell you later about it. So let us start our exercises. And let us start with very first question here. And please, this is my humble request, go through to page number 52 and just read up the whole question. First one, the little dog lit up her life. The little dog lit up her life. So this is kind of, you have to just write up like this explanation, or this is the meaning kind of. Firstly, you have to know what is actually metaphor here. This is lit up. Why we are using lit up here? Nobody is on fire, nobody is burning here. So lit up is a metaphor here for this phrase, and it means that the little dog made her life much better and full of happiness. Okay, so this is use of metaphor here. You can see easily we are comparing something with some other thing. Okay, is it clear? Next one, shall we start next? Okay, so he was feeling blue for no particular reason. There is no meaning of blue here. What is the blue here? What is the color? What is the meaning of color? Yes, this is actually feeling blue is the metaphor. We are using this for comparing something. What for? This is the explanation. You can easily see here what is the comparison here. It means that the person was not feeling well and was in a sad mood without any reason. So this is a comparison here with the sad mood, a gloomy mood with the blue color. Okay, so this is all about, this is kind of use of metaphor here. Now the third one, you can read from your book, read with me. Her eyes were the darkness of the night. What? Her eyes were the darkness of the night. So what is the use of night in the eyes? Yes, this is a metaphor. Darkness of the night is the metaphor here. We are using something for comparing. We are comparing something here. Is a comparison. What is the comparison? Yes, this is the comparison. Explanation you can read here in this phrase, in this given phrase. Her eyes were the darkness of the night. Darkness of the night is a kind of metaphor here. Okay, and it means that her eyes were as dark and deep as the night, very darker. Okay, so this one is the comparison again, and metaphor is darkness of the night. You have to underline there, this is the metaphor. No need to write other place. You can just easily underline the matter just like this, and explanation is very important there, and the knowledge, you have to know what is actually metaphor, because in examination in any other places the sentences will be changed. The sentences will be changed there. So you have to use your mind there. You have to. So you should just go through the examples and then read some more matters also. Okay. So just go out from your confusion. Okay. So fourth one, please read with me. That is, laughter is the medicine of the soul. I think you also heard laughter is the best medicine. Okay, so that is also kind of metaphor there. And this one, laughter is the medicine of the soul. Yes, this is kind of metaphor here. Laughter is the medicine of the soul. Whole is the metaphor and explanation that laughing is a kind of natural medicine which makes you feel better from inside. Yes, this is very true also, and you have to apply on your own life also. You are all very cheerful, I know that. Yes. Fifth one, now we are going to read. The raindrops were. Fifth one, firstly you read, okay? The raindrops were needles on our skin. This is not actually needle, you know that. This is now you can say, yes, this is a metaphor. So this one is the metaphor here, phrase, and explanation, like we can explain like this. It means that it was raining as heavily that the raindrops felt like needles on my body, otherwise our body. And yes, sure, you can change the sentences in your own. It is also very nice if you are just wanted to, if you are really just wanted to go to with your sentences, but in right way. So the sixth one here, her words were pearls of wisdom to my ears. Pearls of wisdom, words. This is the comparison. We are comparing, what is the comparison is words, and in between pearls of wisdom. Wisdom is knowledge. And yes, of course, the explanation is here. It means that her words were very knowledgeable and valuable to hear. Okay, so this is a comparison between the words of that lady and the very precious pearls of wisdom. Okay, I think this is clear. And the seventh one, the second last, this one, firstly you have to read again. The children were blossoms in a time of anger and hatred. So in first sight, this is a very kind of non-meaningful kind of sentence, but this is actually, we are using here metaphor, children are blossoms. So this means that children are usually happy blossoms. We are comparing the children with the flower. Actually, they are just like flower. Yes, this is true also. Usually happy in the tough time because of their what? Children all are innocent, very innocent. So this is their innocence. Okay, I think this is clear. And the last one, eighth one. If you want to do this eighth one, so firstly, please pause my video, read this one and do it by yourself, and then check the answer again. Okay, then open it. Okay, reopen my video and check your answer here. So this is, Fifi has a heart. You can read from your book. Fifi has a heart of gold. No wonder everyone is so fond of her. Firstly, do not confuse with Fifi here. This is a simple name of a person, okay, of a girl. So this is Fifi has a heart. So here, what is the actually comparison here? Firstly, just deeply look here. Yes, this is a heart of gold. You have to underline here. Okay, heart of gold. So this is an illustration also. This is illustration is Fifi doesn't actually have a heart made of gold. This is metaphor, and this is metaphor is used to emphasize how kind and loving Fifi is, as everyone is very fond of her. Everyone just want to need to talk to her. So these are all about our exercise about metaphors. I hope you all understood now, and one day I will give you another metaphors to another sentences to explain and make the meanings and find out the all metaphors from there. I think you all have enjoyed also. Okay, so please write down properly in your notebooks and submit it properly in your classroom apps. Have a nice day.